Hello everyone, Splash here, and today we're building a cheap, compact, early game greydwarf farm. And of course you can make this a lot prettier, but as I said, we're just going for cheap. You will need bronze for this and 4 chains. So sure, you can start building this the second you have the pickaxe after 8 there, but you will have to venture forth into the swamps to either fight some wraiths or be lucky with what you find in chests out there. Also, keep in mind that if you're playing with fire hazard on, this is absolutely not fireproof at all. Let's get to building. First and foremost, find yourself a greydwarf spawner. Dig a hole close to the spawner and lure 3 greydwarfs into it. Believe me, these creatures aren't this friendly usually. I'm in a hammer world right now, so be careful. Put some kind of roof over them so that they don't get hurt by mistake, because if they get hurt, there will be creatures spawning all over the place while you're building, and you don't want that. After that, it's time to flatten the ground and clear the area around the spawner. Now, here comes the important part. Grab a large floor tile, find the center of the greydwarf spawner. Make sure you are as close to 1 meter above ground as you can be, because like that, nothing will be able to spawn neither under or above the floor tile. And before you continue to build, make sure the tiles are centered. The floor needs to be 7 tiles long and 6 tiles wide. Remove the greydwarfs when there is no more space left for them to spawn. Oops, missed a spot. There we go. Now we're 100% spawn proof and our floor is done, all in one go. Put half wood walls around the entire floor and make sure the ground is even as you go. Put wall pieces around the spawner to make sure it's safe from damage and make the wall 2 tiles tall. For some simple snap points, put 1 meter wood poles in all the top corners and snap log poles to the bottom of them. Snap a 2 meter log pole to the top of the 4 meter one. Then place log beams to create new snap points for the other log poles you will need. You want to create a frame of beams around the spawner like this. Create some snap points like this and prepare for an overhang of the roof. Start putting up the roof tiles from the corners. This part here is not necessary, it just gives your roof a nice finish while providing you with even more snap points. To begin with, you put up the roof like normal. When we reach the top though, you need to be careful because the slightest fault will make this spawner just not spawning in creatures, really. for cosmetic reasons, and none other, I will change these 2 half wall pieces into full wall tiles instead. After that, I make a square on top of these core wood poles. Here comes another important part. These roof corners are supposed to overlap the square we built just in the corners right here to make sure we have fires burning even in rain. Do not clean up the edges up here with beams or anything either, because you will need the rest of this square to be open for daylight to reach the ground. You will place 1 meter beams here though for snaps, and that's it. Add roof tiles and then remove the beams again. Cover the hole in the roof for now. You can now remove the floor under the roof between those 4 log poles in the middle. Put up walls to avoid unwelcome guests and place stairs leading to the ground. One large door or double doors doesn't really matter here. This is for you to gather the resources or push greydwarfs around. Build walls like this to be able to see what's going on inside without aggroing anyone. And now it's time for the hanging braziers. We want them to touch the ground so that we can remove the beams they're hanging from without the braziers falling apart. Make sure you can fill up all the braziers from the outside and clean up a bit, and we're good to go. Nice, there we go. Maybe add some stairs for easy access, storage for all your resources, and maybe an AFK area away from prying eyes. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed, please drop a like, maybe even subscribe. Bye!